What's good, y'all? Wanted to come and do a recap of day 3 and talk about the guys that were picked up. Um, Gonna start with Teddy Buchanan. Well, first of all, it was a lot of wheeling and dealing, and I don't remember all of the wheeling and dealing, so I'm just gonna stick with the people that were picked up. Teddy Buchanan is a guy that caught my eye at the combine with the jumps, so that kind of measured explosiveness. He was a guy I had my eye on, a guy that I didn't think we would pick up, but he really had my antennas made my antennas go up, and wondering how could he fit and what we would do, and I'm about to find out. So I like the fact that we picked him up, and now that puts pressure on Trent Simpson to do your darn job. And if Trent Simpson does his darn job, then you have an elite guy that can go play special teams, because he could be Buchanan could be a special teams nightmare if Trent Simpson gets his stuff in gear and becomes the inside linebacker that we think he can become. If not, they'll battle out for that job, and the best man will get the reps beside Roquan. Next pick, Carson Vincent from Alabama A&M, HBCU guy from North Alabama. What's the town that Alabama A&M is in? Huntsville, Alabama. So ball of clay. Probably one of the best offensive linemen in the SWAC, but he's definitely a ball of clay for the NFL level. Had some good Senior Bowl reps. I'm not going to go watch any of the Alabama A&M games. I'm going to strictly watch the Senior Bowl reps, and if I can find any of the Senior Bowl games, I'll watch that and kind of come back and give you a synopsis of what he is, based off those Senior Bowl reps. Bilal Kone, another Senior Bowl guy from Western Michigan. A couple of reps that I remember from the Senior Bowl from him, especially against my guy from Iowa State. They were not good, but at this point, we're looking at special teams guys. Any production that they give us would be great, but I'm not looking at guys that gonna really produce other than special teams. Speaking of special teams, the very next pick was the kicker, Tyler Luke from Arizona. With what's going on with Justin Tucker right now, that was a good insurance pick. Probably could have got a kicker as a UDFA, but if you won't get a kicker, it's probably best to draft one if you want a good kicker. And we want a good kicker. So, I ain't tripping on it. We got 11 picks. So actually, we still got another pick left. I'm recording this before we even get to our 7th-round pick, because I'm probably going to do something other than draft, because I'm tired of draft right now. I just want to go ahead and record this. But it's best to go ahead and get a kicker now and get it on out the way if you want a good kicker. Next up was one of my personal favorite picks, LeJounte Webster, a guy that I've seen. I saw all of his games this year because I like Colorado. I like watching Colorado. Special teams, probably going to be the punt returner. Is he going to work his way into the receiving room this year? I highly doubt it. I doubt it. I don't think he could get past Tylan Wallace as far as in that receiving room. But I think he'll be a great teammate, a great special teams guy. Embrace that kick return, that punt return role, and get good at it. Punt return, he could do it. Kick return, him and Keaton Mitchell, and get us the best starting field position we can get. Maybe down the road he can get into the receiving core, yes. But as it stands right now, I don't think he can get in there. You're looking at Zay, you're looking at Bateman, you're looking at D-Hop, you're looking at Tylan Wallace. I don't think he can get in there right now. 2025 won't be a receiving year for LeJounte Webster unless something disastrous happens, and I hope not. Now, after LeJounte Webster, I said special teamers, Peoples is going to play. Aeneas Peoples from Virginia Tech, he's going to play. Chris, just joking, and I spoke about Peoples on one episode of Draft Junkies. Now, he's not going to start, but Peoples is going to get some reps, and he's going to play. He's going to get some pass rush reps, and Peoples is going to get you between 3 and 5 sacks this year. Book it and ship it. People's going to get you between 3 and 5 sacks. Because people going to not see it. People. Other people are not going to see it coming. And Peoples is going to get you 3 to 5 sacks this year with the tutelage of Chuck Smith and the moves that he already possessed. Peoples is going to get you 3 to 5 sacks. Book it and ship it this year. The little bit that I saw on Lagerbeam from when he got drafted and my quick research of him, like my 2 minutes of research of him, I think he led NCAA or led the conference and PBUs. It looked like he had some long arms. Guys were catching the ball on him, but he was knocking the ball out after they catch it, which means he plays through the catch. So I like that, but I still got to do more research on him. So I'm going to be honest with you. Looking at picks round 1 through 6, I initially wasn't happy with the Starks pick. But after sleeping on it, I felt better about it. And then after what EDC did in round 2 and 3 Friday night, I felt a lot better about the Starks picks. I really love the Mike Green pick. I like the Emory Jones pick. I can't even hold you, man. In my eyes, DeCosta cooked. Somebody on here probably ain't gonna make this roster. But in my eyes, he cooked for what we got. I can't even hold you. I ain't even trip on it, man. Hey, this is for what we got so far. I don't know what he gonna do in the 7th round. He'd probably get that 7th round pick away, as far as I'm concerned. But I ain't got no quarrels with what went on. Let me know how y'all feel about it in the comment section, man. And enjoy y'all Saturday, man. And we'll get to work on film with the guys that I haven't done Monday. Go check out that Mike Green film from this morning, man. Peace.